What about all your? I know you had lots and lots of cousins. Who was memorable? Who were you close with? Were the families all first cousins all intermingling all the time, or
There was a Terman family club, so you got to meet most of my cousins. Very few were my age. Most of my cousins were my mother's age. My father was the baby of his family. And there was a big spread there too, you know. So all of my first cousins on the Terman side were my mother's age or more. You know, the Pritikin side, at least my cousins were a little bit closer to my age. Yeah, the Pritikin kids that lived upstairs of us, not my favorites. Rhoda, no, Rhoda and I, we got along relatively well, although we were going to school one morning and we were late. And I tripped and I fell against a building and I cut my head open. And I asked her to wait. And she left me. She just went on to school. I went home dripping and I had my fancy new coat on. It was a green coat with a green velvet collar. And the blood does not come out, believe me. And I went home. My mother was always doctoring I always had something. I cut something, I broke, I didn't break anything. Sylvia and her broke stuff, Sheldon broke stuff. I don't break. I only bruised badly. Yeah. And Rhoda was not my favorite person. Her sister Marcia was nice. Marcia was so much younger than I am, you know. But Marcia was always a nice kid. Aunt Betsy's kids were they were all grown up. There was nobody my age. There was Sidell, Jerry and Charlotte. That was my Aunt Betsy's first husband, named Kaplan. He had 2 children with him, Charlotte and Jerry. Jerry was a doll. Jerry got killed. Well, he was lost at the beginning of the war. He volunteered for the subservice. He was on the Argonaut, the world's largest submarine at that time. Went down all hands. Yeah, we had blue stars in the windows and we had some gold stars in the windows. You didn't want the gold.
No, you don't.
You didn't want the gold. Anna had Harold and Alfred. Nate's kids we already disposed of. Sidell was Aunt Betsy's from her second marriage with Henry Bloomberg. This is all probably we're jumping around a little bit, but that's the way life is.